Hello, everyone. Welcome to the show, Unliked and Unbothered, where we search for the truth and the truth doesn't need your approval. I'm your host, Justin, and today we have a few things we'll be talking about. Obviously, some heavy hearts this week with our friend Charlie Kirk getting shot and killed this week for just having an opinion. I say my friend because it feels like that. As far as people that are talking the same stuff that we're talking, as far as kind of swimming upstream, feels like something's a brewing, and it doesn't feel very easy. So, just a couple of things we'll mention about that today is this will be a little more of a serious show, but we will try to make some jokes about everything, and obviously, hopefully, none of them are too soon types of jokes, so we don't get people laughing at us and being like, you guys are fucking idiots. All right, and my first chair today, I've got Trey. Trey, good morning. You're not doing the tech stuff this morning. Just me.
Yeah. Appreciate it, Sam.
Well, Sam, just dealing with some life balance issues. Not a big deal. We still love you. Hopefully, see you next time. Maybe see you in the middle of the show. Maybe you'll just come walking through. I don't know. Did we let them know that we're even here?
No, we did not. I think we're waiting on. I didn't even know, but
This is last time. I'm gonna let the whole group of the knights.
Oh, yeah.
The knights. We call them the unbothered knights. The knights of the round table. We hear, dog.
But anyways, today is Sunday, September 14th. Justin, that was a good start.
Bro, the whole Charlie Kirk thing.
I mean,
what happened to September 11th? We didn't even like. Some people were like,
a lot of things got overlooked.
yeah.
And, first we should start off Charlie. I didn't know the guy. I didn't watch much of the stuff. I saw a lot of the debating on schools. Like other podcasts, just like Myron. Other people do debate like that. So I got kind of interested in it, and it was just sick. I'm disgusted that a man was killed in front of his wife, 2 children.
Yeah, I think we need to keep repeating that for people who are making jokes about it.
2 children were there, not just publicly in a campus, but nationally televised, so opportunity worldwide. Fucked up.
Yeah,
Fucked up. If you're laughing at a man's death and it's publicized like that, you're a piece of shit.
I mean, for just having a differing opinion.
Yeah, it was just an opinion. It wasn't saying that he was going to come violate someone or their family. It was just a thought of an ideology of his own. You know what I mean? So I think it's fucked up.
I think most
I saw some nasty shit, and 2 wrongs don't make a fucking right. Let's just make that clear. Things that happen in the urban community, George Floyd, their rights. The list can go on. People are making sick jokes about that, and even though it was during a time of crisis in our nation, it wasn't right. The jokes still go on, like George Floyd is over and yada yada yada. And for dark humor wise, it's dark humor, but as well as appropriate. We all know that. Well, there's a thin line today, you know. So, but so early and quick to just throw everything at someone just because of their opinion and their thoughts.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fucked up. It's fucked up. That happened to someone close to me because of
Yeah.
an idea or an opinion or how they live.
Yeah.
Shouldn't be killed.
I think that there's a difference between deserving to die and forfeiting your right to live. I think there's two different things. Like if you are invading my house and meaning to do harm, I don't think you deserve to die, but I think you forfeited your right at the doorway to live because you decided to come into my house.
Well, I had a conversation with a buddy of mine who came over to Washington, and he really didn't have no knowledge on who Charlie was. So I didn't have much, so I gave him a little insight on what I knew.
Yeah.
And he wanted to know like things that he talked about, and I understood. Black. And some of the things I told him, he was like, okay, he's got a point. And there's other things where it's like, I kind of don't like that.
Are you talking about Charlie or your friend?
My friend talking about the opinion, things that I was telling him about Charlie.
Okay.
You know, so at the end of the day, the conclusion came to the same point.
Well, what were you telling him?
Just everything. Let's go.
What do you know about Charlie Kirk? You said you didn't know much about him.
Well, I didn't know much. I just the opinions and thoughts that he shared during the Republican race for Donald Trump, like how he backed him up and his foundation. Yeah. Little insight notes that I learned.
But in regards to what he said, what he wanted to be remembered for.
Bro, like nobody should live off the earth.
No, for sure not.
Like, and that's was some of those things that I was mentioning. He was saying.
Right.
But at the end of the day, like I said,
nobody deserves to die for having an opinion.
Not at all.
I don't think he even forfeits his life, but he did. These guys have.
He said it though. He said it. He said it. You know, you gotta keep something. Take away the guns. Yeah. Take away the guns. Crimes. It's not going to stop. It's going to continue.
You take away the speech, then the people who are really being held down, they can't help themselves, you know? And then the people that, I don't know, if there's people that are being like brutally murdered and people like our shows or somebody like Charlie Kirk's shows really getting to the root of it and like telling you what the truth is, again, like kind of like what we want to do is like become truthful, but we're just baby stepping. We don't have an information team or anything like that. I mean, I think they have to go out there and they just feel like at a target at all times. And it's crazy because I think that the people that I'm trying to like follow as much as possible, and even Alex Jones nowadays, is like, I give everything to God because I've seen so many Satanistic people in my lifetime that I've seen the evil coming through people in a power that is almost unmatched because he's talking about like he thinks he's powerful. You know how passionate he is?
Well, yeah, when you have a voice, then it reaches the masses, bro. Like,
yeah, but it rings in a different tone, meaning for the people that are against him, they're fucking crazy. They will kill you. I mean, it's obvious now that you can't even have a differing opinion, and these people will literally come and hunt you. So I like.
Just gotta keep your head on the swivel everywhere you go.
You just gotta believe in God. Because I want all of us to be. Okay. I want all of us to be in the kingdom of God. Even if it isn't real, the possibilities of it being real is enough for me to be a moral person while I'm here. You know what I mean? So, yeah, prayers and thoughts for his family for sure. It's tough, man. It was tough to hear. I mean, our chat was going wild, man. I was like, you gotta be kidding. Yeah. I didn't watch it, dude. I didn't watch it.
So I saw like
all I heard
2 or 3 angles of the video, and it like triggered PTSD, bro. It was like me watching the finals. It was like watching finals, like watching the first quarter in that shot. Yeah. How it triggered me, that triggered me, bro. Because this is the honest question. Have you ever seen something like that?
No. I know it's gonna hurt.
It's different, bro.
I know.
It's different. No, it's not. Not even like seeing a family member like last time.
Yeah.
I'm talking
person.
like just
Especially
out of nowhere. Just die.
Yeah.
Or even violent. Like
yeah, like bleed out. That's bad.
It happens,
yeah.
bro. It really happens.
I know.
And seeing something like that, it affects you.
Yeah.
You know, so what people need to understand is that what happened that day, everybody's going to remember it. And it's sad that the children, it spread so quick that kids were broken.
No.
You know, so,
yeah.
And that goes for everybody.
You know what, though? And another blessing. We're in a world of access to so much information, which I like to beat on the head. I like to talk about being in a world of access to so much information where, like, these fucking faggots from CNN, NBC, even Fox News, you can't fucking lie to us anymore. There's so much access to information. We can find it, we can figure it out. We're not fucking idiots, and you treated us like we were too fucking long. And this is kind of what happens when that shit happens. Is when you're being fed lies forever. You can't find common ground on a lie. So what do we do as people like minds, like people that think like this, even somewhat? I mean, we're being hunted. You know, like what the fuck? Tell them get in. Tyrone is ready. Jump in. And we'll give you the floor when you get in here. So whenever Tyrone comes in, we'll give him the floor. We may need to turn up his mic.
Yeah, I'm fixing his mic right now.
You can walk up. Yeah, you can do it right now. All right, cool. So first little bit was a little heart heavy, man. This is kind of tough, man. This is not how I want the show to go, but ultimately there are days that we have to just kind of be grateful for what we have, the breath that we have today, and just keep, I don't know, I just keep praying for the evils to leave the world. I pray for Charlie Kirk's family's pain to go away. And I'm not even like a devout Christian, but as I grow and I thank God for what He's given me, I feel His blessings all over the place, whether it be a friend, family, they all feel it with me, man. Good days are amongst us for sure. But obviously tragedy will throw some wrenches in that chain to, fuck a whole day up. But yeah. I think I don't know, I think as far as what I'll probably be doing is I will probably hunker down. I probably won't be too close to people anymore. I probably won't let anybody get close to me or my family. I feel like I'm on a very short fuse in regards to defending myself nowadays. What could be attributed to malice, I'll be, attributing to malice, knowing that I could be hunted. It's not stupidity anymore. I won't think that it's stupidity. I think that stupidity as a word. Now that I think about this, that whole saying, what can be attributed to malice, something be attributed to stupidity. I remember my grandfather always telling me there's a difference between dumb and stupid. Dumb is when you don't know any better and you're doing the wrong things, you're doing everything wrong. Stupid is when you know better, but you choose to do what's wrong anyways. So that statement, I'm gonna bring that up. I want to see the saying. What's attributed to malice? No. Hanlon's razor. Rule of thumb. Never attribute to malice that which is adequately explained by stupidity. Um, Stupidity as far as stupid, you guys are all fucking stupid. Um, don't come shooting people who like guns. It's not gonna end well. I'm gonna try and get Tyrone in here. Again, these are the earliest episodes of the actual program starting, and Tyrone is not savvy at anything technical.
And Tyrone is on black as always, which is no problem. Love it. Gotta have that one friend that's always late.
Yeah. I can't wait until it comes out. I can tell him, you know, that link is good forever, right?
Right. I was gonna mention that, but
I'm gonna send it to him right now. Oh yeah, I sent this to you last night. Really? We got me. Bro, we doing something. We got
fuck something.
you know. We got weed. How's your weekend? Actually, hold on a second. Do you look at the light when you sneeze? Does it help you sneeze? It probably doesn't help you sneeze. I've heard there's like an alert. There's a light sneeze response, and it's like 1 in 4 people. And I have it. And I've been doing this since I was a kid. I was like, I'm looking at the light. I'm like, people are like, what are you doing? You're looking at the sun sometimes, like, my weekend was fun. It's Justin. I don't even know.
Yeah, it's
Anybody
they
who
would consider it.
anybody who knows me is gonna know my bullshit. You just gotta figure it out. You gotta figure this one out. Yeah, no, the weekend was good. And, my other job, I had a table this weekend. Which was a table like this. You were there. You saw me sitting there with Sam. We work at the same job.
I got that drop top hood baby, baby, baby. Make it all them girls go crazy, crazy. Make it all them girls go crazy, crazy. Make it all them. I said drop top hood baby, baby, baby. Make it all them girls go crazy, crazy. Make it all them girls go crazy, crazy. Oh my bad.
Landscape. Turn in front of the landscape so we can see it.
Hold on. Is that better?
And we got to turn on.
You had
Now?
a rotation a lot.
So yeah, hold on. Drop top hood baby, baby. Hold on.
Oh, shut up for a minute. I was in the middle of saying something.
All right.
You know what? We're gonna have weed. So, I was thinking about my weekend with the table. The table at the festival.
Yeah.
It was a barbecue, a year barbecue.
Yeah.
It was cool because I was two down for pasta, which was the Jamaican restaurant. Yeah, I thought it was genius too because the table right next to us was plus the food. It shows up. So,
Cross.
Yo, it's not spinning. My thing won't spin across.
don't worry about it. Go back to normal. Go back to
Whatever
normal.
normal
All right, here we go. There we go.
Hold it like a regular phone. My dude.
All right, there we go. Yeah, you see me in there?
Maybe,
Yo, so I called his phone and Dion answered. Danny, jump on.
Dion is my secretary. He's been
Dion,
answering my calls.
but Dion made sure
Yeah.
Jimmy was on his there, dog.
Man, he helps me, man. He's responsible, man. He's a good man, man. Dion's a good one, man. I wasn't that good when I was little. I admit it. I wasn't that good. All right, here. All right, here. You say hi. There you go. All right, go ahead. Whoa.
Not
Talk
sorry,
to
it's
me,
gotta be
fellas.
hi,
What am I
Justin.
missing?
Okay, all right. So today is Sunday, September 14th. Today's with us now. So we're just talking about China. But we're flipping on to a new subject.
No. I gotta hear what he's saying.
We need to start saying opinions, people's own expressions, and just like this show, like it, fuck off. Now, take it. The floor is yours. Thoughts on the Charlie Kirk incident? How you feel about it?
All right. Well, listen, whole bunch. One, I don't give a damn. I think people are out of control with the celebrating of his death. Because I feel like now you're just getting away from just actual humanity and being human. Now, granted, I've been looking at all of it. They got mad clips of why you can hate the man, yada, yada, yada. Cool. But I thought that the whole point of the U.S. is why we toppled everybody else is differences of opinions, freedom of speech, being able to, you know what I'm saying, get yourself out. And I feel like the way that that dude was doing it, for one, I ain't even going front. I was like, yo, this dude is mad brave. Because he be going out in front of mad people saying the opposite thing. You know what I'm saying? That takes balls and guts. But the part that I'm from, that's mad respect. That's nothing but respect, bro. Like, you really believing in yourself, you going up against that? Cool. And the thing that I feel like ruined it for me, and I guaranteed a lot of people, but I hope it doesn't, is that whole Charlie Kirk and Candace Owens and Chance, even all those people that do that, like, to me, that felt like the most safest grounds ever. Like that felt more safer than going to football games of like being shot and stuff like that, because that group, that, you know what I mean, that debate area, like those none of them people got guns. Like, that. None of them people from over there got guns. They trying to straight debate and get it out, and for him to be shot, and that really had me like, yo, what? Like, when did we turn like that? Like, we can't even talk now. We can't even come to the table and have a simple conversation. And then it's like, to all the people who got kids, how you gonna explain that to them? Like, hey, this is America, man. Freedom of speech, bro. You don't like the way something is, you go out there and you tell it, and you can talk, and you can. But now you can't even say that to them, because your wrong speech might get you clapped. Now we know that from the streets. We know that from the streets. That wrong shit
Tyrone,
gets you clapped. That'll get you clapped the fuck up, right?
Tyrone, the fact that most of those people in that crowd don't have a gun, does that make you feel safer?
Well, I would just feel like this area, you don't need any.
Or is it
You
just
don't
the
need any.
idea that because of the landscape of it being that there's debates going on, that people, like you said, wouldn't arm themselves in a
Yeah.
situational area like
Not in that for debates. Like, we're literally coming up here bringing my notepad. I'm bringing my pen. I got some notes that I'm about to kill this dude with. I got my fact checker, because this is really supposed to be, an argument. I don't want to say like IQ versus IQ, but like, yeah, my information is your information. Hopefully, my information helps change your information,
Bro,
or your information helps me think about my information. Like,
the
I felt
way
like,
Charlie Kirk can work, the way Charlie Kirk was able to word things, like put things in vocabulary for you to really kind of understand, was impressive. It was kind of
he broke words in dumb terms.
it's kind of the work of God, dude. It was the work of God in his bands, in his vocal box telling us the fucking good work.
Now, a lot of the things I didn't agree with, but some of the things simply sound correct.
listen, they just don't like that he came. But I just feel like the problem with him was, not only did he have great facts, but because he came at you straight, he ain't sugarcoat and try to. He came at you straight. They ain't like that. Like when he spoke, that shit hit you. Like, damn. Like, and he got some
Because
fathers
your
supporting you
mother,
about this.
it's because your mother and your professors fucking baby you.
Yeah, and now he
They
talking to you
you.
straight.
It's like they disguise things as compassion, but they don't give a shit. They don't give a
Fact.
fuck.
Where Charlie was
Also,
just
you're in a
doing it.
gun free. You're in a gun free zone. There's nothing but he was in a kill box. He was a fucking sitting duck.
I guess from what I security team,
They should have swept. They should have swept the balconies.
well, you should have at least had somebody at least up top.
Somebody should have swept the balconies.
Yeah, but you're not. Yeah,
They
but
should
listen,
have
listen.
done
Yeah,
that.
but listen. You wouldn't have, because you're talking president, bro. You're talking to debate dude.
Well, it's
You're
not
not
even-
thinking that. Now, I bet you
yeah,
now it will never happen again.
But if you have a security team, you're starting to build
He's probably right. However, uneasy Charlie Kirk and these others who do what he does out in the open feel it doesn't matter. They probably didn't expect, Trump motherfucking shooter want to be up there trying to kill Charlie Kirk.
Yeah.
And he was in. And he
Now,
go ahead.
everyone will have people sweeping balconies or won't be doing them with balconies or roofs around them anymore.
You
Yep.
should get in the fucking college of the bag now. Yeah, not gonna happen anymore.
Well, I mean, as far as pistols and guns, no, as far as pistols and guns go, arm your fucking selves. You have the right to do it. All of you should do it. And if you're a father, we're fucking not. We're failing our family and our fucking kids without doing it. So go and do it, whatever it takes. Because if
Yeah.
somebody comes into my house and they are, and they want to do harm to my family, guess what? I'm going to turn on the flight or fight, and I'm going to fucking at least lock the fucking load. Get the fuck out. The next sound just ends in darkness.
Yeah. Ah. And that's a real sound. But the good thing
Not
about
getting off a warning song. The only warning song is going to be that bird, and then you're just going to have to wonder when that slug's coming.
It won't be a shot, I can tell you that much. Because ammo's way too fucking expensive nowadays.
yeah.
No, I'm saying I won't be giving you a warning shot, is what I'm saying. No warning shot.
Yeah, there's no warning clip.
It's too
It's
expensive.
already changed.
Yeah.
Well, I gotta load it, so I can give you an opportunity to run it.
I got one in the chamber. Once you come, it's over. It's over. And I'm
But
watching
I
you before
can't
you
say
come
though.
through the door too. So it's horrible.
Yeah, but now all these debates will be a lot more security monitored. Like it sucks that
Yeah.
it had to, you know what I mean, had to go that way. For now, everything for it all to change. But I ain't gonna front someone like a Candace Owens or a Brandon Tatum, whatever. I'd be like, you know what? I'm gonna skip my next one. I'm gonna skip my next debate. Even though you don't want to be like that, like you don't want to turn in fear. But I'm definitely moving a lot different. You know what I mean? Like I'm
No, they
moving
just have to
crazy
have
different.
more debates inside at these places than outside. No matter if it's good weather or not, you're just putting yourself in an opportunity to be a target. And like they said, the shooter had him, and there was no cover for him. There was nothing. The
Yeah.
kid had 200 yards to look down at him, and he was a sitting duck. It wasn't like he was moving. Like they said, oh, you have to be a professional shooter. Understand,
No, you don't.
this kid's father was a sheriff for 27 years, dog.
That kid knows how to shoot a
All
gun.
right? His father taught his son everything about gun safety and how to use it, survival, everything.
You don't have to be a
He's
professional
armed
shooter.
and he's trained.
You don't have to be that good.
The only mistake was the idiot was trying to go for the headshot, and dummy, this isn't the shooting range back home. There's fucking wind, gravity, all that dumb shit. That's why I hit him in the neck, bro.
Yeah.
That's
I mean,
why
it's hard to
hit
hit
him
people
in the neck.
pinpoint. It's not easy.
It's not like he was aiming for
However,
his neck. Bro. I
however,
don't think.
the gun he used had a scope that was like that
Oh
long.
yeah.
It was fucking huge. It was, and
He was
any
trying to go for that.
any
bro.
rifle without a scope, or even like the smallest of scopes, like the worst of the scopes, you can hit something at 200 yards, no problem.
Yeah.
It's not
Mm, 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 That's a
So
damn
as
shame.
far as it being like a trained professional,
Nah, it wasn't
it
no
doesn't take that.
military
It don't take
background.
that.
No.
Yeah, because you see how
Definitely,
they were saying the guy had
but
signals, the guy that was sitting next to him gave him a signal to shoot, and all that wild
no,
conspiracy stuff. Yeah, all that was fake.
I
They
think
trying
that
to
guy
say
was
all that
just
was
there
fake.
as like in street clothes as a security guy trying to tell
the
him
guy in the
people
black
know
was
things.
his normal security guy. The
Yeah.
guy in the white was some like someone attached to it. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Well, they have
Yeah,
to.
but if you look from that angle though, those dudes weren't even close to each other. Like from that angle, it looks like they're next to each other. But the
No, it
dude with the
wasn't.
white hat is
It
way over
wasn't.
there.
And they weren't looking at each other either. They weren't looking at each other
Yeah.
either.
What I
It's
thought
just
was weird was the guy that turned around and started cheering when
oh
that
yeah, after he was shot. Yeah. And then that
yeah,
guy made a
super
video too.
weird.
That guy made a video talking about, oh, I didn't know I was just doing this, and yeah, it was weird. All that whole thing is it's just sad because yo, I ain't gonna front. I love watching my man get up there and start knocking people down,
Dude,
bro.
I like them all. I like them in
Like,
all the debates,
I love
bro.
that because I
They
felt like
they
every
talk
debate
they
I
talk they
heard.
talk truth, facts, and common logic, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I also feel
Well,
like he must have been on something big because they don't come and kill you unless you was really you was
oh,
uncovering
are
something.
you fucking kidding me, dude? For the fucking last decade, it's been the leftist fucking media talking about us being fucking Nazis when we're God loving fucking human beings, and all we're trying to do is follow the fucking law and protect our families and provide for them. I'm sick of the fucking two sides of the fucking thing. It's not a fucking thing anymore. It's either God or not. As far as I'm concerned, dude, be moral. You don't have to necessarily believe in God, but let me believe in God and let us all believe in God who really have that faith in. Okay? Don't be a fucking asshole and start killing innocent people because you think they deserve to die. It's so stupid that think that anybody in this world deserves to die. Like I was saying before you got on the show, some people will forfeit their right to live, i.e., come into my house meaning harm. Okay, that's a forfeiture of your life. You have
Yeah,
decided to make a risk, come into my world. I may kill you. That's your risk. Okay, but I don't think you deserve to die just for that. If you're raping children, I think you deserve to be castrated first and make it painful and then die. Okay, I think that
mm.
those are things that people deserve to die for. But neither person no people here deserve to die just for having a differing opinion.
I mean, where you go right there, Justin, and how you say it, it's like we should truly do like we should live by the put hammer on eye for an eye, tooth.
Yeah, no.
Mm.
You know, it's like you murder somebody in cold blood.
You said at the beginning of the show, two wrongs don't make a right. What the fuck are you even talking about?
But
Facts.
I get what you're saying.
there's levels to it, bro.
No. I don't think the Hammurabi code of eye for an eye is a very good way to go about it.
But you cut somebody's hand off when they steal.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. That's his code. But that's what I'm saying is that you have to understand that your life may not come out of the situations that you decide to go into as a criminal. And as far as criminality, we should not be glorifying it, and we should not be putting people back on the streets 14, 15, 16 times they've gone through the court system. As far as I'm concerned, let's give you some leeway. I'll, as a sports guy, give criminals 3 times. If that fucking judge lets them out a 4th time and that person ends up killing somebody or, I stabbing some girl in the fucking subway system, that fucking judge should lose their job. What kind of accountability system do we have in our justice system for these fucking people who are putting them back out on the street?
And that dude had 14 charges, they said.
14. That's why 14, I said 14, 15,
14.
16. Like, it doesn't matter. Dude, after 3, the
What are we
judge
doing?
should be
Yeah,
getting
what are we doing? You obviously don't care.
Fuck all
Like, what are
that,
you
dude.
doing?
I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed in the human race in general that the guy stabbed her and nobody on that fucking train.
Yeah, that was more trippy.
Or care. They just
Yo,
turned their head like it was nothing.
That's because they social distanced in fucking New York City and they don't like each other no more.
decency is gone. Human decency is gone. Regular
Some people
human
out
ass
there.
decency is just gone, man. Yeah, that was crazy to watch. That was crazy. That girl cried in her own lap and died. Like, wow, come on now.
Yeah. Yeah. It's sad. It's sad that people are just killing people out there for no reason. I mean, even if the reason is just like political, racist, it's fucking stupid. The most racist we get here is just making fun of each other.
Hard R, hard R.
Yep. I don't say
I'm
hard.
not on the top right now, so.
We'll be honest. I'll be honest. I feel it like rocks me to the core when I hear the hard. I'm just like, oh god.
No,
I like
every time I'm
laugh at it, but
online
I'm just
too,
like,
right? When I see people like fighting online and then the white person be like, "Yeah, you effing nigger," I'll be like, "Ooh," I'll be like
oh
across
Jesus
the screen, and
Christ.
I cringe like, "Now it's about to get ugly.
Like
Now it's about to get ugly.
domestic
Oh
violence
shit!
in a
Now,
word.
now it's about to get
Yeah.
ugly." Cause yo, that is a real law, man. As a black person, like you're not allowed to call me that. Now I have to fight you, and I have to win. Like I can't fight you and lose, bro. Like,
Right. You know what?
like it's like the
Yeah, we
lowest
don't
form
want to
of
be that.
safety.
that All right, so I just have to agree with what I heard earlier in the week about my stance on all this stuff. So I just want to say it here. I kind of wrote it down. Like I was saying, you can't find common ground on a lie. So as far as lies out there, I'm going to just search for the truth as much as possible, caring none about who thinks that that's a problem. But I think that I feel like now, as far as, God fearing, trying to be moral person, I think I need to divide clearly from the people who don't think likewise. I
Mm.
think I'm on this side. And if you want to take my kids, you want to take my guns, you want to take away my speech, you want to, make us like Europe, where you can be arrested for a meme, or you can be fined for a joke in Canada. You're on that side, and I'm on this side. All right, stay on your fucking side. I'm sick of being uneasy for having this view and having to worry about living or dying out in the open, talking about what's only moral and brings peace to all of us if we can fucking agree. Nobody's getting close to us anymore. And as far as dialogue, I'm not going to assume that dialogue will be and or end in dialogue. Again, what can be attributed to malice, but should be that of stupidity, I'm going to attribute to malice. It's not getting anywhere close to us anymore. You guys are my homies, obviously, but as far as like looking to try and develop newer friendships, new relationships, this is kind of the end of it.
No new friends.
It's time to hunker down with my like minds.
I mean, it is.
I don't mean to create an echo chamber.
It's time to start praying.
I've heard, yeah. I've
Wake
heard.
up every morning.
Yeah, bro. Look, I went to church.
Thank the higher force out there. Think about big things you think are in your life, really little. So
Yeah.
You can even listen to
start.
If you don't have time to read, you can use the app. It's like the Holy Bible U version, and you can listen to it as you're like walking around or driving. Do something. Do something and read the good word. It's good for you. It's also, what I've learned as far as listening to it though. This God is very harsh in his judgment, and I feel like that's people's piece of it. It's like, for a guy that's supposed to be so loving, why is he so harsh in his judgment? And that's kind of like what I've been getting from it is like, okay, well, I can see where you're coming from, but like, he offers you peace after life, and after life, he offers you eternal life. Like, so you're just at peace. Now, again, if it's not heaven or hell and it's just darkness, well, so be it. But if it is heaven and hell, and this happens to be some kind of genius like epiphany, somebody's seen both of these things, resurrected, came back, wouldn't you want to be on the side of God's kingdom and peace after death, or would you want to be burning in hell?
But now, already, but then the debate you're going to run into it immediately is, well, how do you know what you say is going to take you to heaven, and what I'm doing is going to take me to hell? How do you know that what I'm doing is in heaven, and what you're doing is hell? Like,
Because
it's one of
Jesus
those
said so.
rabbit
Because there's
holes.
a law. There's a law. There's 10 rules to abide by.
Well, Jesus said so.
Mm.
Jesus, the person who was.
Say, give your faith,
Hold
give
on.
your faith to him.
Listen, the Crusades happened because 1,000 Charlie Kirks were killed. Okay? Jesus was doing this same shit before Charlie Kirk was a long time ago, and he got prosecuted and he got killed because he was doing the same shit. All I'm saying is, dude, like, there's got to be something behind it that's, really truthful. I mean, look at this. We're looking at information war right now being lost by these fucking crazy leftists so far that they have to go hunting the people who are spitting the truth.
Yeah. And plus, when they kill you, it's only because you on to something. You was really on to something.
That's what I'm saying. They have to shut you up.
Yeah. Because they
Buckle
can't.
up, guys.
They're not going to be able to beat you.
Buckle the fuck up, guys.
Hold on, I just got to blow my nose real quick.
Well, mute your fucking thing.
Mute that. All negative nonsense.
All right, yeah. All right, listen, I'll be honest, as far as the political landscape in the U.S., it's getting crazy right now. As much as I don't want to fight, same thing as Charlie, I don't want to fight you. I just want to tell you my differing view and kind of agree to disagree, whatever. It doesn't matter. But dude, that guy, I started telling my wife, she was kind of dismissive of the feelings, but dude, I got to a point where I was like, look, you don't understand. Because you don't know him, you didn't listen to him, and you don't know the movement behind him. I said, this kind of shit is making me think that one day that group of people, the like minds, are going to be like, Jenny, we need you out there. And I've got to leave my family with my weapons. And I've got to go fight these fucking people who are hunting us.
Question is, are you going to do it?
Fuck yeah.
Hey, there it is. There it is.
Listen, as far as like living for the word of God, I know I'm a sinner. I swear all the time. I smoke weed all the time. I look at girls in a lustful way, in which I don't do as much anymore because I'm a married man and I try to, you know what I mean? But still, it's tempting because there's beautiful women in the world. So there's a lot of sin in my existence. But I feel like if I give everything to God, if I give it all like the book is telling me to believe in him, then I will find myself in the kingdom of God. I'll be, I'll be forgiven for my sins, in which I am trying to work on, in which all you guys should know is in that book, it tells you that a man's darkness is something he's not willing to give up because they love their darkness. If we are, honest with each other, we'll become less sinful people. But we have to do that. You have to have something constantly judging you for your steps. My wife the other day, she starts my conversation with me. She goes, "Hey, I'm going to be an asshole." I was like, "Okay."
Love it. Now you're prepped.
I was like, "Yeah." So I'm like, "Okay, that's perfect." She's
Yeah,
like,
now you're
going to have to learn to make sure you chew less, like loudly, and don't talk with your mouth full. I said, "See, that's exactly what I'm looking for." I was like, "You're my best friend. So if you don't hold me accountable, who the fuck's going to hold me accountable?" Shit like that I don't understand. And that's what I'm trying to build here with this whole thing. It's an environment of these people. You, Trey, me, Sam. Try to hold each other accountable for just doing the next step.
Yeah.
Doing the right thing. Doing the right next step.
Because if we ain't checking each other, how the hell we going to be on point? How we going to stay on point if we ain't checking each other?
You just dress up like Prince or Captain Jack Sparrow, and
or wear a Mickey Mouse hat.
You can wear a Mickey Mouse hat too.
Listen, man, I got them all, baby. I got them all, baby.
Yeah,
all right,
we
right
know.
now, it's Sunday, so I had to bring my squad out. You like my glasses? They say Raiders on them. Can you see that?
Hey, 1-0,
Yeah.
baby. That's a good segue into the sports section of today's show.
Yeah, let's get some
Undefeated, baby.
sports
Let's
talk.
talk about it.
Yeah,
Let's
let's
talk
Hey,
about
let's
it.
talk about
let's
the
talk
Raiders.
about let's talk
Let's
about
talk
the
about it.
Raiders. Let's go
Let's
ahead.
play. What
Yeah.
you guys like this
Yeah.
game?
Let's talk about it, man.
Let's
They
not
don't
get
never give
so
up.
excited, all right? Calm down. It's
Yo,
still
How many
early.
touchdowns you guys score?
listen. We got one. All right, but listen.
No, you got two. Wasn't
Now
it
we
17-10?
Gentry got one
Yeah.
in the my receiver dude. What's his name?
There's no R in his last name.
Fast small trucker. That fast dude. We look good, man. We
No, you
looking
don't
good, man.
know.
I got a tear for my
I
Raiders.
played the
We don't
Patriots.
never win. You know what I'm saying? We don't never win. You know what I mean?
Tyrone.
Yeah.
What's the Patriots, dog?
I
Don't
picked
do
the,
that.
I picked
Don't
the
do me like
Patriots
that.
in
Don't
that
do me
game
like
too.
that. Don't do me like that. Don't do me like that. Because 2 years ago, everybody was like, "Oh, the Patriots, they still the truth." All right, in my eyes, when we
Oh,
went
they
against them,
are. Listen,
they
I didn't
undefeated
say
in my
that.
eyes.
That didn't come from my
you know
mouth.
what? We're gonna do you like that. It's week one. Chill the fuck out.
Hey. This is the only time I can say I'm undefeated. We never can say that. I'm rubbing this all the way
All
in,
right.
all the way in, all the
Understood.
way.
Okay,
It's
we'll
like,
let you have
it's
this.
like being a Browns
We'll
fan.
have this. We'll let you have this till later today.
Thank you. I know it's gonna end soon, but can I have it? Shit, I know what I got. I know what my team is. Shit.
I'll be honest. I like Genty. I like
Yeah.
Ashton Genty. He runs hard. He's looking good. I like him.
Yeah, but I
You
was
know what's
shocked we got rid of
impressive?
Josh Jacobs. I thought he was money. I
I
don't know why we got rid of him. Like, damn. But
nah,
He didn't want to be there. He
yeah,
was a
but I know.
pound.
And then when he was talking about us, though, like when he left us, he was like, yeah,
I
but
mean,
then
he's
I,
thriving
oh,
right now in Green Bay. That system is
yeah, but
working for
bro,
him.
I'm not mad at that. I'd rather go to,
That's
well, actually, I would be mad. No, I'd be mad because I don't want to be in Wisconsin when I could be in Vegas, bro. I understand we're not going to win a lot, but my life is great. Now I'm in here with the
you're
freezing
gonna lose
tundra.
more money in Vegas than you would in Wisconsin. What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah. Hold on a second.
Wait, what?
Lambeau Field. No, you're gonna lose more money in Vegas than you're gonna lose in Wisconsin. The tax code is gonna kill you.
Now Vegas, they don't got tax. They don't got state tax in Vegas. I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, look that up. Yeah,
Look it
look it
up.
up. Yeah. Go ahead. Yeah, hit that Google button, host.
There's
Yeah.
income tax in
I
Vegas.
don't think Vegas has state tax.
No, there's no individual or corporate state
Told you.
You
income
guys
tax
have
in
Las
Vegas.
Vegas.
Get your paper in them too.
That's what I said in Las Vegas or anywhere in Nevada.
Told you, cause we
I
that
said,
yo
get
Vegas.
back
You don't lose more money gambling, bro.
So
True.
okay,
True.
now
And there's really nowhere to live out there.
look at Jimmy
In Las
Garoppolo.
Vegas.
He
It's
almost
just
lost
one
his
little ass city that's compact, bro, like New York City.
Jimmy Garoppolo almost lost his
Yep.
whole damn life. Look at that motherfucker.
But Vegas is like the Disney World of the world. Like it's its own.
For
It's like
adults.
Nevada is its own. Nobody really goes there to raise a family. You go out there to smut it out. You know what I'm saying? Spend bread,
Dude,
watch shows.
I had a
Vegas.
buddy. Rest in peace. He's not around anymore. My buddy Chris. He was trying to. Well, he had gotten out of prison. He was in some kind of system. Came out, and his uncle was in Vegas as an electrician. He's like, "Oh, I'm gonna job out in Vegas." He moved out to Vegas to basically get his life on track.
Yeah.
When he came back, he was like, "Bro, it's a bad idea."
That
Every
was
single
bad.
day, I was in the hot tub with strippers. Every day, I was in the fucking hot tub with strippers, and we didn't even know if it was like beer or fucking actual water in the thing because it was
Golly. Yeah.
I
Yo,
knew
have
that
y'all ever
was
been to Vegas?
no, I never been
Yo,
to Vegas.
listen, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. It really is a different world. Now, when I went out there, I went for my 21st birthday. My boy brought me out there for my 21st. When I tell y'all, there's people literally like 6 feet from each other. Like, social distance 6 feet. Picture that all the way down the strip with cards that are like given to you, like here, and the cards are naked women. Like, yo, order. It's all the way down the strip. You got trucks that's got like yeah, what's that thing called where you advertisement signs on them, driving around, all for chicks, naked chicks, call for chicks. And you know how in like New York we have those things where it's like open apartments, like you can open it and you can grab a magazine out and look up apartments. You know what I'm saying? Those little free little newsstands things they used to have. Yo, in Vegas, it's 8 on top of 8, all big, all free magazines you pull, but it's all for chicks, all chicks you can order. Like, bruh, the amount of SEX they put in front of your face, and like, bro, there's no way you can go out there and become a serious person. Now, you're going out there to let kids hit all over the floor, hit all over walls, It's that place will suck you in, bro. Like it's nothing but titties, drugs. What you want? Welcome to Vegas. Here's the titties. Here you want Mexican titties? You want Asian titties?
That's
What you
why I
want?
just say why Vegas stays in Vegas.
Cause you ain't got no choice. You tell somebody your life is over. It's too much. There's way too much of like quote good times to suck you in. That if you go home and tell
Yeah,
somebody your life is
I
ruined.
feel
Yeah. No, you don't tell nothing but you did there because that
I
changed
feel like
Vegas.
ever since Jimmy Garoppolo got there, he's like a fly in like a spider web that got the fucking life sucked out. You know, really
And
went to the
Jimmy's a
bunny
pretty
house
boy.
and got sucked out.
I'm saying Jimmy a pretty boy. He wasn't gonna last long. Ugly dudes get blessed out there. You a pretty boy, it's over. You gonna be the ugliest dude in the world. You about to get played out the yin yang. Vegas is different, bro. Yeah. Don't talk about what goes on over here. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Well, congratulations. You guys are winning.
Uh-uh.
Bills.
We not 1-0. We undefeated, boy. Watch your mouth. Say it right.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Bills were beating Super Bowl contenders. Raiders were beating.
Listen, I'm
Oh, and
okay.
teams.
If the Bills win, I'm good with that. What's up? You hungry? Come on, baby. Come on, baby.
Let's talk about the Jets this week. Is that who? No, you had the Jets week this week. Oh, yeah, you had the Jets. Which is funny because I'm a Steelers fan. We played the Jets last week, so I was kind of impressed with the Jets. Fields is like his intangibles. I'm thinking this probably another high scoring game. Hoping not, because I want your defense to start playing.
Alpha's out, so.
Oh, that's gonna hurt. And Oliver's out. That's gonna hurt.
The guy has the plug and play that next
Most is playing.
yeah. We just got to see him.
Freaking
Oh, my bad. Hold
Dan's just talking in the background, thinking everyone's listening to him.
That's gonna be part of the defense. Maybe next week we'll even figure it out. If he's up in time. Maybe
He's up.
maybe he wakes up early.
Dion's up.
on. Tell him, Justin. Yeah, Deontay, yeah. That's not hit the window. He
It's
up.
like why is the white lady talking and the guy in the room is talking? You remember those commercials, girl? Like when we were younger, waking up early in the morning on a Sunday, you'd be super excited. You knew like how the time schedule was 6 on for the whole day to like football and everything. But Sundays, we used to drive I'd be going like church or like play.
That's like calling people on the street. Dude, you must yeah, it happened up to the Sunday night.
Right, like, they're like, football.
Yeah, I'm talking about the Bills Jets though, so I still want to get as far as Jets. They just no, I know. Did he last year? Yeah, he lasted all last year. It was the year before he did. Look at the thing.
So when mine ruptured, through the ball, so it was kind of like Tyrese. Pop like Tyrese. Action totally was like, well, just do the ball.
Shoulder. Only. Well, my form shooting is. Yeah.
Sorry, my baby is fed. We
We
good.
need to get you a fucking studio. You need to sit still.
I'm gonna sit you down in some chains. Not like that.
Back to the
Don't
slave
shoot.
chains, huh? Great. Way to go backwards, buddy.
I
Way to move backwards in history.
was on the other leg too, so I'm slave on both. So
Bitch, you gonna be chained up right next to me. Shit. I love it.
I do appreciate your slave knowledge. I do appreciate it.
hey, like Jay-Z said, still nigga.
Yeah. Still a nigga.
I mean, I was just singing the song.
Still a nigga.
Sing this song, man.
Fucking on.
All right, I'm moving on with
Yeah,
that.
moving on. Enough about my Bills getting the dub today. Let's see.
Although, yeah,
Mike Show.
yeah, I know. You know what? I'll be honest. I don't love DK. He just he cannot catch the ball. He can't catch the ball in the crowd.
He got a couple catches late in the game.
Yeah, it doesn't mean he's not. He's wide the fuck open when he catches the ball.
Aaron's looking for him what at those times though, bro.
Wait, who are you talking about?
I know. You see how wide open Calvin Austin was?
This short mid game. He's
I know.
the fucking
I know.
DeMar DeRozan.
I know. Our tight ends, and our third wide receivers, they're gonna see some shit. Like I said, Calvin Austin was wide the fuck open in that corner.
If they really want to integrate DK with A-Rod, bro, you gotta throw like I think it was like his first or second year in the league in Seattle.
Yeah.
You gotta run them under routes for him, them slants. Like that's where DK excels because once he catches the ball,
he ain't taking them down. He can't
he's
take
gone.
him down. He can't take him down.
He should be getting at least 5 screen passes a game, dude.
Keep those legs, bro. He's gone.
He should be getting at least 5 screen passes a game, swing routes. Let him move. Let him get the ball and move. That's the big boy. That is a big boy.
Slants, drags, and little cut outs and shit like that. Almost like Westbrook.
AJ Brown.
Shit,
AJ Brown. AJ Brown.
Well, AJ Brown can catch a deep ball really well. So that's my thing is like he's not really a good deep receiver as far as
only
like
on the post.
Yeah,
not on a fly route.
Because he can get open. He's like on a fly route, you get contested. You get contested by not only the cornerback but the safety that's coming over the top.
It depends on how the throw is. If the throw short, now the corner's underneath.
Yeah, but as a big receiver like him, his hands aren't good enough to be like, yo, you're the elite receiver. It was the same way as T.O. at the end of his career. He made a great catch as a Niner beating I think it was Packers in the playoff game, which, you know, he cried out about it was like this big whole thing that sits in my brain. And I was like, damn, that was a great catch. I don't think he ever had a catch like that ever after that. Meaning all of his passes over the shoulder were deep. Everything was over the middle, and he would catch it. He's wide the fuck open, but he dropped more passes than anything.
Yeah.
Every time he caught it, he'd score a fucking touchdown. I'm like, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah. Because I feel like when he went to the Bills is when his hands were exposed. I was like, damn, homie, you dropping a lot.
Terrible.
Like, damn. Like, yeah. Because the Bills were trying to get him the ball. I'll give him that. The Bills were getting him the ball. He just wasn't holding nothing.
Yeah. Well, they had to. They paid him the money. You got to get him. No, I mean, I think DK, I feel like DK Metcalf is T.O. 2.0.
I could kind of see where you're going with that. I can because in terms of power receivers, sure, the hands I can kind of see that. You know, it's hard because when you put it like that, how many of y'all really right now off the top of your head has a DK Metcalf dope catch? Like you don't. You got him stiff arming, running people over. You don't have one where you're like, yo, he jumped up and like Randy Moss,
Tracking
you got
down
100 off the
Buda
top of your head.
Baker.
You say Randy Moss, you got 100 off the top of your head.
My opinion is he's a broke man's Megatron.
Right. You don't catch the ball like Megatron, though. That's what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
that's why
I like that.
T.O.
I like that better. A broke version of
No
Megatron.
way. No fucking way. Dude, look at the stats. No way. Dude, look at the stats. The way he's built as a receiver is catch the ball, you ain't taking him down. That's T.O. That's T.O.
Yeah.
You can't take the
Well,
every
we're talking power though too though. Like
Yeah.
Megatron was the.
Are you trying to tell me T.O. wasn't the most powerful receiver in
He
the
was.
league
No, he
when
was.
he was
He
playing?
was.
No,
But
I'm just
like,
saying
think about it like this.
comparisons. If we're going to compare T.O. to Megatron,
Just trying to
and
make sure.
strength, like I'm just saying,
Yeah,
bro.
I think
Megatron overtakes
Megatron
T.O., though.
Megatron is not anywhere near a DK Metcalf because he was the one that was catching the ball in between three defenders.
No,
and
Other
coming
way
down.
around. No, you gotta say that the other way around. You said that wrong. You said that wrong.
Megatron's the one coming down with the ball.
Yeah, but you said that
I'm saying.
DK Met. I'm saying Megatron's higher than DK Metcalf.
100%.
Okay,
Yes.
okay. I just want to make sure we getting that clarified. But this is what I feel too,
With
though.
his hands.
DK is the broken version of Megatron.
Okay, another piece
Yeah, but
to
listen,
this
DK.
is
Listen.
He's a physical specimen. He just doesn't have hands.
Bro,
Yeah, but that
you're
listen.
a fucking receiver.
Thank you. I was just about to go there. Y'all, just about to say, if you're in the NFL and you're a wide receiver one, I should be able to throw you the ball on a fly, and you should be like your wide receiver one should come down with all 50-50 balls. That's what wide receiver one is.
If it hits your hands, it's your fault as the receiver.
Yep. It touch your fingertips, your fault. Bring it in. Yep. You remember how we used to play growing up? It touched your hands, you supposed to catch that.
Now,
Yeah.
I mean, I feel okay with that.
He looks pretty good.
It looks like he's still got a hot head. Sorry.
When we talked about that, where he worked for the guys like, oh man,
I mean, he's dirty.
Who?
Listen, I don't not like dirty players. I
it was
mean,
like the green. It was like the Green Goblin mask was talking to him because he like reached for it. He's like,
yeah, listen, I like dirty players. I like if it's not like Vontae's perfect where you're trying to hurt people.
Right.
I like dirty play. I like you getting into that person's head because that's what I did as a
pitching
defender too.
somebody, poking on,
Talking shit the whole game.
yeah.
Who's Dylan Brooks? He sucks, but he gets into people's heads.
It's like Tony Allen.
Yeah. PJ.
Yeah. Yep. They're not really that good, but they're great to watch. Or what's his name? Beverly. Just like Beverly. Pat Bev. Same way. Pat Bev. Same way.
He's
He ain't all-star skilled, but he gonna get in your motherfucking head and fuck your game up. So that I do like. Y'all froze on me. I see Justin stuck with his mouth open, and Trey's got his hand stuck to his cheek. I'm pretty sure that it's loading, so I'm just gonna keep talking like it's me, because my instinct says that it's still going and recording, but y'all on froze right now. This is what happens when you starting off a podcast and you running off a hotspot, y'all. See, I want y'all to learn from what's happening right here. Right now, you got 3 men dedicated to their craft, but the technology is not keeping up with them. So as you can see, we trying to get it all off, but there's nothing happening. So they kind of stuck. Now me, Tick Bone, I'm alright, cause I'm never stuck. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never stuck. Yeah, no, I got a lot of energy. So ain't no way I'm gonna be stuck. Yeah, no, that's why my screen is still going. Now I don't know how long this is gonna be, but it just said that we're reconnected. So hopefully it brings us all back together. And if not, Justin, close your mouth, bro. All right, you got your mouth open and just close it up. All right, and Trey, I don't know why you got your hand on your cheek like that. All right, I don't know if you're trying to rub some more calamine skin on your lotion, bro, or some more lotion on your skin. Yo, come back. Hello. Somebody. No. They all left me. And I'm dancing in my jet ski. I said, they all left me. Now I'm dancing alone on my jet ski. No.
Looks like.
All right, I'm leaving. I'll be back.
Yeah, he's not on the stream anymore. Hear the quiet. Yep. Yep. Man. He's great. Let's just touch base on the boxing match. You saw. Yeah. Who won? You put money on. You got money for the show? What? You have no idea. You know. Significant. Like, drew so much attention.
Yeah.
It was. It was like I felt like it was a dying sport. It was a dying sport. Well, I think this is the thing. I think the UFC was such a growing sport. It was like, look, it was getting overlooked, so I thought that it was a dying sport. However, I think people who are real sports fans and analytical, like, what makes a sport difficult? What makes it blah blah blah? And the fact that UFC can be over in one good shot is probably why people are so drawn to boxing because it's more of a chess match at that point.
Yeah.
No.
I was just gonna say that UFC and boxing are just alike as chess. It's just like chess, but there's restrictions.
Right. Why did you say no?
I was going to say, no, because the reason why boxing died so fast when UFC hit the market is the UFC was showing instant blood. You weren't getting that in boxing. I feel like that was the main thing. And then obviously the rules came second. Like, boxing, man, I got to wait 6 months and all this shit. And this shit right here, motherfuckers is battling every week. And really, you know what I mean? Like the action of it with the blood and all of that was way more entertaining than boxing.
Sure.
And then over time, it was like, yeah, this UFC shit is dope, but boxing is really what it is. Like, that's really what people want to hear, and technical, and you know what I'm saying? Like,
it's the chess match piece of it, though. It's like you really have to mentally beat your opponent. You can't just physically.
It's like ballroom dancing, bro.
Right.
Yeah.
It's ballroom dancing, really.
It is.
Like watching the Crawford fight, dog. And everybody knows how Canelo. Yeah. He's just a monster. At how he thinks. He really plays chess.
Yeah.
Well, Crawford was the master of this chess match, bro.
Yeah, that was good. He
was bobbing, weaving, bro.
Yeah.
But
Canelo was winning. Canelo was winning in the beginning, though. You don't think those first couple rounds you didn't give it to him?
Crawford gave him the first round. And I say Crawford gave him the first round.
You gotta find out your opponent.
After that first round, Bud was dancing all over his ass.
No, after like that 6th round and shit, I was like, oh, Crawford's got it. I felt it. I was like, oh shoot, he's got this guy.
So it was about like the ninth. I think it was like it was about the 9th round, and you can start seeing the frustration developing on Canelo. And Bud hit him with some shit, and Canelo just dropped his glove and walked away for like 2 seconds, shook his head.
Yeah, got that quick bang.
Looked back up, and Crawford was still squaring up. Like, he knew it was over. And he knew the only way to win was he had
to knock him out.
So he started throwing.
He started throwing as much as
he didn't really start putting on lighting the fuse till the 10th round.
But you're too tired.
And it was too late.
Yeah, you're too tired.
Because Bud was beating his ass, bro.
Yeah.
And he's tired from defending himself.
Yeah.
He was throwing counters and those counters were landing. But when the counters landed, boy, I had some other shit landing on him too. Oh man, it was
Yeah. He was definitely all over it.
It was Bud was the grand master last night, bro, and it was beautiful to watch.
Well, that's
It was
champions,
beautiful.
man. Leaving championship belt.
But like I said, man, these undercards, these guys that run the undercards,
Yeah.
and this is why I like boxing. I started getting back into boxing about like I want to say 3 or 4 years, or no, COVID.
Yeah.
Back when I was living in DC, that was when I watched. That's when I started getting back into it. But it's back. It's back, and
it seems like it's back. We just gotta get.
We need the tank. We need the tank fight with who's
Paul. Jake Paul.
No,
He's doing it. Yo, that's the next one though.
We need Tank Shakur, bro. That's the fight. There's a lot of fighters ducking each other, and it's bad promoters. That's the number one thing.
Whoa,
There's so
time
many
out. Yeah, I think promoting though, I'm not knocking them because they're not stupid.
I know they're trying to get splits and all that shit, bro, but it's the sport, bro. That's what's killing the sport. And what we saw last night is just the beginning of how this is going to develop.
How it needs to be.
We're going to get the fights we want. We're going to get the fights we want, bro.
Right, but back in the day, though, son, that's what when I grew up, all the time we fought each other. There's no ducking.
Yeah,
Floyd came with the ducking. Nobody ever ducked.
No matter what.
Nobody ever ducked back then, bro. It was Shane Sugar Shane. Like, what, man? It was Bernard. It was top against top every other week, bro. It was heavyweight, you know what I mean? It wasn't until Floyd hit the scene and was like, hey, man, we can do this route and kind of get more money, you know what I mean, and get that zero looking good, you know what I mean, get my wins with that zero.
Somebody would be in their ear talking about, yo, you can go to the next weight class, whether it be up or down. And they'd be like, you can win other fucking titles.
I mean, that's what Bud did.
Yeah.
He went up. Everybody thought he was going to lose.
But Bud, he literally just got, he got sick. He literally got sick of people doubting him and saying so he's like, what? Dude, I am this guy. Okay, then I'll go over there. I'll drive all the way over there. And I'll travel all the way over here. And I'll go up all this way. And no fighter had that. You know what I'm saying? You're like, that's why I was like, yo, this dude was going to win. Like, I already had my money on Bud. I was already putting it on it just because of the man's path, dude. You know, and like you guys know, there's nothing worse. Like my big example I tell my boys, like, it's like going to play football and you get picked last. Going to play basketball and you got picked last. Your pride, you're like, what? Are you like, you know you nice. Like, are you kidding me? You gonna do me like that? Y'all all think I'm a scrub. Now you're ahead. Dude, you know how that is. You know what that pride man. Don't fuck with a man pride and ego. You gonna spark that real out of him. Yeah.
But I love that. I always loved being picked last.
Right, because you knew what time it was. You knew damn well, Justin, I bet I won't get picked last again. I bet that.
I was always just like, all right, cool. We got a good team.
Right. That's what I mean. That spark, think about that spark that it puts in you, bro. Justin, you were unstoppable that game. Eddie, you got picked last on basketball. That day you played that game, you were unstoppable. Because you're not going to pick me last, bro. You know who I am? That's how Bud felt. That's really how Bud felt. That's how Bud felt. Y'all gonna keep... You've never been picked last? I'm saying we've all been there. Don't act like that. We've all been there.
No, Trey didn't get picked last for basketball.
Well, I'm saying no. Well, not obviously from your hometown, but Trey, no. I would ask you like this. When you went somewhere, well, actually probably not because your height would always help anyway. But I would say I always got picked first too until I went to a whole different town and I played with a bunch of kids that didn't know me. So when they started picking teams, they picked their friends. They don't know you. And next thing you know, I'm last. And I was like, okay. And I never got picked last again from that place. But that's what I mean. Like, places, but you got that height. So even if you go to the sports, they're going to be like, nah, get the talking. Like, so I can see that. I can see that.
So, with last night's fights, all the fights besides
there were battles. Except for the first fight. Except that first fight. That one guy had 2 losses. But everybody else was. That very first fight.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he only had like 2 losses. Yeah, that was a good fight too, yeah. He was getting caught.
What I was surprised by.
Go ahead.
What I was surprised by last night was the second fight, the Christian Billy versus Lester Martinez.
The big boys. The big boys, right?
two undefeated.
Yo, they were banging. Yeah, they were. Yo, they were just bang, 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 bang. Nobody was trying to block and weave, bro. Nobody was trying to block and weave, man.
So I'm looking at this Christian Mobility guy,
Mm-hmm.
and he looks like that UFC. Yo,
He's stock. Yeah, yo, he's big. They was big boys. They were big boys. Yo, and Justin, watch. Look at the highlight, bro. They weren't ducking, bro. They were just letting each other bang each other. It was wild. It was wild. It was wild. Yeah, it was wild, bro. It was wild.
Just throwing and eating.
Straight. They were hitting each other and then like letting their heads just hold on to each other. Bang, bang, bang. Going up. Bang, 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 bang. Going up. Like nobody was backing up, dude. It was wild. It was wild.
The strategy I figured out halfway through it was that you couldn't give your opponent, they weren't going to give you
Breathe.
distance.
Yeah, you can't breathe.
Inertia of the works. They were up close fight. Because dude, close fight.
Yeah.
Most sports, you gotta stay close. You can't like, keep middle. You can't be like stance. Because that's when you gotta keep close. You gotta stay close to them. Hold close. Okay. You can't do nothing like that. Yeah, right. Exactly. But you don't want to be up. You don't want to be. Yeah, exactly. Well, dude, I think I already said. Man. Y'all should arm yourselves fully. Not to it. That's what I'm saying, bro. No, I am not going to assume it is that. Do not assume that. Assume that. Get the fuck. All right. So we've been going on for quite a while. So let's kind of wrap things up here. Tyrone, I appreciate you taking the time to come in.
Yo, I can't believe you guys are up. Wait. I mean, Justin, I know you be up, but Trey, you there? Trey,
I can't believe it.
I can't believe it. I'm so proud of y'all. You don't even know a tear coming from my eye, man.
Me too, man.
We getting grown, man. We getting grown. Look at this shit.
Just gotta keep this thing.
You don't like this one? You don't like this one? We got you switched up. All right.
Dude, you keep like dude, the lighting like fucks up your face sometimes. It's not really-
Now, would it be better if I cut this one? Is that better? No. That's
Let's see you smile. I can see you.
Hey, Tom Black Lives back.
Any last words? Any last words for
Yeah,
listeners?
yeah. I love y'all. I love the fucking Raiders. For anybody that celebrates anybody's death, whether it's Charlie Kirk, Jesus, there's no celebrating deaths, people. God, where's humanity? Fucking undefeated squad. You see what it is. It might not last long, but for now, we is and we out.
And Trey, what we got to say?
There may be opinions about me. So
Just got some anxiety here.
the thing about it is, those are opinions that people have about me. Not opinions.
Point. It's a good point. You know, some of those protests in the cities that were burned down. You know, this one ended in vigils. So, you know, why don't you stop killing people for nothing? People who don't deserve it.
There's a difference.
Yeah, because I thought this was fucking America.
Do better, people.
I'm not sorry. Peace. Be good. You can stay in if you want.